What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Sorry for the late start. And as usual, you got Mr. Bottom Dollar outdoors with us tonight, right here. The ACC fan in the house. You got Mr. Blake TV. Why are you going to lie like that to everybody?
It's
We
part
got
of my
Mr.
charm.
Jeremy Vincent in here.
Ricky Skaggs.
Yeah, there we go. And we got Mr.
Hey, come on now.
The man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Roger.
I'm just here.
Hey,
What's going on, guys?
how y'all fellas doing today?
Oh man, another day getting ready for that big turkey coming up here in a few days.
Turkey Day.
You gonna smoke a
I
turkey?
hear that.
No, I'm gonna smoke something. It ain't gonna be a turkey though. I can't wait.
You smoke or bake or fry? Or
I smoke and bake and get fried. No, I mean you mean the turkey? Oh, the turkey. Hey, no, I like my turkey baked. Honestly,
You sure it's not like gonna be ribs like some of those Arkansas baby backs? I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
ribs.
Arkansas style.
See that we're already a minute and a half in. I ain't even started yet. Well, cheers, everybody. Hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, you too, my friend.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Cheers,
Hopefully,
everybody.
hopefully tomorrow's a short work day.
I'm hoping the same thing for my wife.
Let's
Well.
see. Where?
So, everybody have a good weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I'm gonna bring up. Let's see. Where did I put it? Where did I put it?
You put it down. I put it down. I put it down. What? I put it down.
There we
I
go.
put it down for the lady. What?
All right, baby. No, your kitten's in there with mama, so you got to go in there, baby. I don't have it. No, you took it out like a jackass. So your kitten's in there. We got a cat that just had a kitten, and we moved it to a different room today. So she's not happy with it. She tried moving it from where we had it, I guess, back to where she had the kitten originally, and yeah, she's not happy at the moment, to say the least.
Woo! What's up? I like the crew is rolling over. What's going on, everybody in the chat?
Yes, cheers to
Yeah,
everybody in
yeah.
the chat. Yoda, buddy, how you doing tonight? Nice to see you. It's been a minute. Jennifer, too much for you. Thanks for joining. Same with Arizona Timeless Tourist.
Mhm.
And Vanessa Kitty, thank you. Let's see.
Yes.
Jeremy, I'm sorry. I've been calling you Ricky Skaggs. I meant Vince Gill.
That's a little better, I guess.
Well, he didn't call you Billy Ray, so I mean,
I have to get a mullet.
See, it could be worse.
Vince. That's what we'll call you, Vince.
Oh my God.
If you look at this guy on Facebook and see him on stage, you be like, damn, he looks damn familiar. You won't think Jeremy.
Jeremy's like baby Elvis.
Now
Yeah.
we'll call him God guitarist. The man can play a lick now.
I
So,
appreciate that, man.
Was y'all able to watch very much college football this past weekend?
Got to watch 4 games.
I caught a good glimpse of some stuff. I feel like we got hosed this weekend, but that's a whole different thing. We'll talk about that when we get to that game.
Yeah, I caught parts of that, and I caught the last bit of the Alabama game, and I caught part of the Georgia Texas A&M game, and I seen the last about half quarter of the USC UCLA game. That was woo.
I watched Oregon fall apart,
Yeah,
and then they came back and they were battling towards the end, but it was like time was too late.
that was a good game at the end.
But you know what? I got to give up love for Herm Edwards and Marvin Lewis and what those guys are doing out there. I mean, I'm glad to see them all coming together and making a good squad at Arizona State. So,
Oh my goodness.
Oregon was my dark horse, but Arizona State was just awesome. That's a bandwagon area.
Bandwagons are for like Carolina fans and stuff like that. And my team's 2-something this year. I'm gonna take a root for this other team over here.
Well, you know what? He put up Bay Area stuff, and it's like, yeah, like someone said, "Oh, I've been a lifelong Warriors fan." It's like, well, who was on their team back in 1995? Oh, wow, I can't remember that.
Yeah,
Jason,
that was pre
Jason
Curry.
Richardson. Jason
Right.
Richardson. Yeah.
Didn't they have Chris Webber on there at some point in the 90s? Just saying.
And Latrell Sprewell when he
Oh,
choked out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Choked out Carl
That's-
Littler.
Strangle man.
That's
Strangle
like
man.
the 49ers, man. I like them, but I don't follow them too hard. I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
them. And they're doing good this year, so hopefully they can make it.
Well, we're going ahead and get into the scores for the weekend. Had the Bacon Bit scored 20 and LSU scored 56. I mean, at least they scored 20. Hold on 1 second.
Bacon
Yeah,
bit.
actually, there's not much to say about that game. That was just cooked pig right there. So I'm going to grab a
Alex-
beer.
Alan,
God. That damn cat.
Alan, is it safe to say you chasing free pussy?
No.
He's just an Alabama fan. Oh my God, there's another tiger coming after me.
Oh, damn,
Damn.
homie.
Mr. Don't Play Nobody got jokes tonight. Okay.
And that
I'll see
last,
how it rolls.
we whooped that ass last year, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, there we go. Uh-oh.
We've split the
LSU.
series, and y'all had to use a former Bama player to actually win something again. So I don't want to hear shit. All right, just saying.
LSU's a hell of a team, man.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They're a hell of a team. I give them all the respect in the world.
Ohio State, they beat Penn State just by a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game in the first half. I give it that. The second half was really boring, kind of to watch.
Yeah, I took and seen some of the some of the highlights and stuff like that, and it was just Penn State hung for a little bit, but once that quarterback got hurt, man, it was kind of like they took and did 2 more scoring drives, and they just deadpan, just couldn't do nothing else.
I don't know what Georgia was thinking. Get rid of Fields. I mean, I think they'd have stuck with him, and they've been better off this year. But you know what? I like to see Georgia their ass whoop coming up. So
No, we're not into the basketball yet. That'd be a little bit too much to cover. We're thinking about possibly doing that in between the football seasons, because hell, who watches baseball these days?
I'm gonna break down and watch basketball just so I have something to talk about.
I'm telling you, we're gonna have to do something. That's all I know. All right, Eric, thanks for checking us out tonight, buddy.
What's going on, Eric? How was Arkansas last week?
They got
Same as the week before. We're losers.
Yeah, it's all right though. Next year's a better year, right?
You'll have all horses players in there. You'll have all that stuff going on, and then you'll be better.
I don't even fucking care anymore. I'm not even lying. I really don't fucking care. Our basketball team's 6-0 though. I would do like that.
Yeah, you're sounding like a Carolina fan. Well, our season's over with. Well, hey, our basketball team's half decent this year, or our baseball team's half decent.
Hey, it could be worse. I could be married to a Carolina fan, you know.
I am, but
Love you, Erie. That's the only comeback I had, baby.
That's fine, Eric.
I guess it's better than her being married to an Arkansas fan.
Hell yeah.
Eric, hey, who's got the trophy sitting in their trophy case? That's all I got to tell you.
Ooh.
The man. And Rod is back.
I'm back.
Man, you just missed the best conversation all night. We was talking about how the bacon bits got cooked by LSU.
LSU.
Texas
That game
A&M,
right there.
13, number 4, Georgia, 19, struggle win, as Mr. Funny Mean puts it. That's I'm sorry, Georgia being ranked number 4, they should be able to take and beat them just a wee bit better. I mean, they had the full arsenal of players. I don't see why they couldn't.
No excuses in the game. None whatsoever. They almost lost that one. So
Yeah, but with everything else that happened, they didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
There's Scout.
hey, Scout.
Where are you at tonight, buddy?
Public place. You got me for about 3 seconds. I'm going to pick my whatever it is. I'm taking Virginia over Virginia Tech. Okay, Alan? That's
All
the
right,
best
man.
I can do for you guys. I'm doing a Scotch tasting tonight, and but I wanted to pop in just for
Oh, he's getting
Oh.
Good
out.
job, guys. Can't really
Hey,
hear
simple
you
one for me.
being in here because it's very noisy here. So, anyway,
Well,
hope
we
you got
appreciate
it.
you joining.
I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, tell Sean Connery you said hello.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Later.
Later, man.
Cheers.
I'm already kind of lit, by the way.
Could not tell that at all.
We couldn't
Could not
tell,
tell
brother.
that at all.
Can't tell at all.
That's one of our regular panel members right there. He's at a he's at a nice little tasting.
He
So,
is buzzed like hell. I wish I was buzzed like hell right now. What you give me a Detroit Lions fan? Nobody. Instead, I'm a Cowboy fan. I think it's pretty bad too.
LSU has Ohio State's backup QB. Yeah,
Mhm. Sure
Yeah.
do.
he's killing it in the SEC. That's for damn sure.
Well,
Really?
just I don't want to pull for two suck ass teams.
One suck ass is enough.
Arkansas and Dallas. He kind of already does pull for two suck ass teams, but you know.
Damn, homie.
Well, hey! One day Saban's got to die. That's all I'm gonna say. Lions, what's going on, big
Cheers,
dog?
good man. Cheers. Appreciate you coming in here
Cheers,
today,
Ryan.
buddy.
Good to see you, brother.
If
Cheers.
y'all haven't checked this man out, he makes some damn good music.
Yes, he does.
I need to check
Yes,
out
he
some of
does.
his stuff. I haven't got a chance to do it yet.
Dude, he's got some good stuff.
And then Bama played some kind of Carolina JV team this weekend. It was fucking 66-3 with our backups and shit.
Played the
Jesus.
Caterpillar.
Yeah, what kind of shit was that? How are they on their schedule so late in the season even?
How the hell they let us score 3 points?
Cupcake City's supposed to run out in the first 2 weeks.
Well, the first 2 weeks we took and played Duke, and then we played New Mexico State. So I mean, Duke, they aren't quite the cupcake, but they really are.
The only team that can't make fun of fucking Clemson is Alabama, so it's all right.
Shout out to
The only team that what?
Can't make fun of Alabama, but fucking make fun of Clemson about a cupcake schedule so far. It's been Alabama.
Lions. If I was doing any better, brother, I could write a song half as good as you can, my friend. Keep kicking out that killer content you do, bro. Seriously.
Yes, sir. Fire Jason Garrett now.
Yes, sir. Somebody give that man a medal.
Still in
Yes, sir.
Arkansas.
I think if I was doing any
That's
better,
what scares me.
I going to Arkansas.
That's what scares me. Really does. That's the only way it can get worse. He goes here to coach, and Jones's grandson starts at quarterback. It's the only way it can get worse.
I'll take Maryland over Michigan State. Eric, buddy, come on now.
Maryland over Michigan State? Is that an upset though?
I don't.
I don't know.
I think Maryland's
really
probably the
don't
favorite.
know.
I think Maryland's the favorite.
Yeah.
To hell with it. If you want to come in here, Eric, I can drop you a link, buddy.
Yeah, if you got to sing, if you don't, let me know.
Yeah,
Eric's sipping on that bourbon barrel aged worldwide style. He's liable to say anything tonight.
Oh shit! Oh, shoot. He's feeling good then. He's feeling good then.
Maryland is 3-8. Michigan State is 5-6. So I think Maryland is the underdog.
Maryland is okay.
What the hell? Go Maryland. There you go. If that's what they want, that's what we give them. That's what
Go
they want.
Terps.
Who the fuck picks the slowest animal on earth? Be their mascot. I ain't figured out yet.
Let's see here.
Well, technically, there's no team with the sloth. That would
That
be
would be
the slowest.
cool, though.
That would be the slowest on earth.
Yeah, I will refer the slowest animal in America.
But a tortoise ain't tearing up shit anywhere.
That is funny. That's true.
Terrapin, but not. No.
Here we go. Eric, you can grab it quick, buddy. I'm gonna drop it in here. And I'm gonna take it back over to my side.
Like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna break it down for you.
And we got 10, 9, 8.
2, 4. What?
3, 5. What the fuck? What?
Catch me
There we
rolling.
go. I'm gonna take out- There we go, Mister.
There he goes.
Eric Wood.
Catch Eric riding dirty. He's riding dirty.
Oh yeah, I'm riding real dirty, real dirty.
Nice.
Ninja Turtle Power.
Turtle power.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can sing that song forwards and backwards.
I think they're making a new Ninja Turtle movie upcoming.
Really? Lord.
Yeah.
No, they've ruined it so many times.
Why not make another one then?
Yeah.
Here he goes with his roll.
Leave Michael Bay out of it, it might be good.
Yeah, exactly. Michael Bay. I'll be honest with you. The first one I wasn't too bad with. The second one, I was like, "What the hell?" Of course,
You can only put Megan Fox in so many movies and get views off sex appeal. I mean, just so many.
I don't know. I have a feeling if I was acting shit, I could probably tote sexiness at least another 40, 50 yards, maybe years. You know, I think I could do it.
You can be Shredder. Go for it.
wait.
I'm like the Brad Pitt of hippie people.
I know I'm not. I know I'm not drinking alcohol. Did you just say you could carry sexiness?
Fuck yeah!
Oh shit!
I didn't,
Blake is bringing sexy back. Yeah.
hey, Rod. I'm
Yeah,
the
to
one.
which alley?
Hey, Rod, I'm the one that killed it to begin with.
Move over, Timberlake. Blake is bringing it back, son.
You don't want to Walmart bags. You can carry it all day long.
Yeah.
Utah is the one team that Bama's got to worry about outside the top 4 that could take and possibly jump them and make
Utah
it. Into
could-
the playoffs.
yeah.
Yep. So
Utah-
Utah's a good team.
Utah's a scary looking team. They're very, very good on defense and better than average on offense.
yeah.
So they're a scary looking team no matter who they're going to play.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember the year that we took and missed the BCS and we took and played Utah. They ran. Of course, our boys looked like they're like, fuck it, we didn't take and make it to the BCS this year. But they took and ran. They ran slap over our team. It was awful.
Utah's got that no sex build up strength.
Boy,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think most of that stuff is contained to probably BYU. If I had to venture a guess, yeah, they are in Mormon country. So, oh my goodness.
did anybody get to see the best game of the week this week? Harvard and Yale.
Yeah, we had sit in.
I didn't see the game. I saw the protests.
Oh man, that was hilarious. I was watching it, dude, and they started the protest, and they had cops come in and mace people and shit.
Somebody should have went over like, kids, it's Harvard and Yale. Nobody's
Yeah.
watching you guys right now outside of this
Okay.
stadium.
Well, the
Unless you
funny thing-
protest.
the funny thing is that they must play all their games in the daytime because that stadium has no lights around it, and they were terrified. They had the cameras turned wide open to get as much light as they could, and it was weird.
And the students were in the stands with their cell phone lights
Yeah.
on and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
All 400 of them.
Y'all supposed to be some smart motherfuckers around here, but you ain't got no damn lights.
Picker, the only time I've ever been an Oregon fan is when they took and played Auburn.
What's up, Picker? Cheers.
I was Oregon was my dark horse, man. They
Yeah,
Eric,
fuck that all up.
What's going on,
Cheers,
Eric?
Eric Gilbert. Thank you for stopping by, sir.
Oh
Cheers,
God, not Gilbert. Oh my God. Can I go one stream without seeing Eric fucking Gilbert in here?
There's one Eric, there's another.
Easy. I'm not getting enough eyes on my stream. Don't scare nobody. I'm already ugly enough up in here. Except for maybe Jeremy. He's got like that $1 million look somehow, the perfect hair and all that shit.
Mm-mm.
Hey Jeremy, how you doing, baby Elvis?
Baby Elvis.
I'll see what you're saying there, man.
As long as your coach don't try to punch nobody in the throat, you might have it.
Right.
Word, G.
Oh my lord.
Go Pack.
Damn.
Yeah, that's Eric's hello to everybody. Go Pack, go son.
Let's see. Yeah, TCU 24-7, Oklahoma 28. Another struggle win. That was
Yeah,
Oklahoma's just not looking good to me.
no.
That was going to be my other pick. Oklahoma State upsetting Oklahoma.
Oklahoma still has an outside shot though, but they're gonna need a little help, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna need. Yeah, they're like Bama. They need a little bit of help, but they got a chance, that's for sure.
I don't know. Oklahoma, they're like good in the final pinch and shit. That's it. That's all they can do. That first half, man, they always suck ass.
I mean, if Bama beats Georgia, it'll be a flip flop there. But
Yeah.
Herm
Yeah,
Edwards got his signature win, I think, finally beating Oregon.
Yep.
that's what I said. It was like a bittersweet win for me watching that game because I was rooting for Oregon, but I always loved Herm Edwards as far as a coach and a player and a person. I mean, it's the stuff that he does. It was kind of like I was glad to see him actually pull that out for his career, and then seeing like Marvin down there as well with him and some of the other guys. And it's like, you guys do what you do. I mean, you guys have always been class acts, whether people knew it or not, or respected you for it. I'm hoping you guys do upset some more tables and get some good stuff going over the next few years.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I was watching the cheerleaders in that game, man. You tell that's a party fucking school. Them girls didn't give a damn. They were on it.
Which team was this?
Arizona State.
I'm gonna have to start watching more Arizona State.
There's nothing but sand. There's nothing but sand and cactuses out there. All they got to do is drink and fuck. What do you think is going to happen?
Their team ain't worth a shit, but damn, them girls are fine, boy.
They are a good party school, from what I've heard. Yeah.
Oh shit! Here we go with this stuff. Lincoln Riley's getting ready to head. I doubt that.
Arizona, I called it a month ago, brother. It's gonna be true. I promise you.
Why do you want to do a losing program?
Wow.
That's a damn good question. Actually, I can't even defend myself.
What happened to the Cowboys? Because I mean, when I stopped watching NFL, it seemed like they were on the cusp of turning it around there after you got rid of Tony Romo, and then
Jerry Jones is still running the show, so that's what's happening.
Yeah. It wasn't like Dax dancing or anything, right? It was just like
no.
It was before that.
I'm sure his dancing doesn't help anything, but you know.
they amaze me, man. Sometimes they come out and they're just red fucking hot, and sometimes they come out and dude, they couldn't catch your ass with both hands. It's amazing to me.
I catch highlights of the league nowadays when I like flip through stuff. It's like I said, I don't usually watch the games, and I flip through SportsCenter or show something. It's like the league has changed. It's like Cam is somebody's grandma out there now. Like, what is going on? My grandma has that same outfit at the press conference. I got guys carrying purses and walking in loafers, and it's like,
I think
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I think Cam is undercover trans.
I think Cam's trying to tell us something.
Yeah, he's sending out a big old bat signal with it too.
Pick up Lions just comment, blow it up there on the screen. We gotta give a shout out to Alan here.
Oh yeah.
Brian, it's blowing my mind. I gained 200 subs in one fucking night. On Jeremy's live stream last night, I crossed 500 subs.
500, yep.
Yeah,
I woke up to like 560, and I crossed 700 earlier.
That's nice. Yeah,
completely blowing my mind, dude. Like for real.
For the 1,000 sub, I finally done figured out. I'll grant you an interview with me. 1,000 subs.
And I have to give some props too, because Lions Bo, any video I drop, dude, first person on it, another banger. You know, keep up the good work. So I appreciate the encouragement that you give me, buddy. I really do.
Mm-hmm. We do, man.
Alan, we're gonna ride them hard.
Do what?
I said we're gonna ride your coattails hard, just like South Carolina.
There's my boy right there drinking that Miller Lite. Woo!
Y'all come on.
Hell yeah, brother.
Thank you. I really do. I almost choked up on his stream last night just because I didn't know how to fucking react, because I woke up yesterday morning with 412 subs. By the time like 10 o'clock rolled around, I had 426. By the time 4 o'clock rolled around, I had like 480. I get the history, I had 495 and across 500 on the stream. And I was like, holy shit. It's just
Was it just off of one video?
I need to go.
it's off of three of my videos that I did. It's off of I took and did a reaction to the Tesla truck unveiling, and you could watch me as I'm talking shit about the truck and they're bringing it out and stuff like that and making fun of stuff, and then he starts going through the features of the truck. And I'm like, well, goddamn, well, what the fuck is this thing going to cost? Because all this shit in here, and he drops the price to $39.9 for the base model. I was like, holy fuck, dude, that's the value proposition on that shit. And then the next day I dropped another video talking about the different the value proposition that's on it, and taking and watching some stuff. And one of the reasons why I've gotten more enamored with it since I've seen that. And dude, it's just between the music request and the electrical vehicle request. That first video has 13,000 views.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Nice, bro.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
The video I dropped today, where I took and actually, I again listed all the features of the Cybertruck, and then I took and went on Ford's website and built out a Ford F-150 to have as close as possible features that come standard on that Cybertruck, and showed how much it would take and cost extra past what the base. It's
Yeah, I watched that.
It's over $40,000. I was like, this is the reason why, and people are like, dude, we're taking and watching all these, industry experts, and they're all like, either they're fanboys or, they're like, oh, this sucks. And they're like, you've driven trucks before, you've owned trucks. This is the kind of insight we take, that we're kind of looking for out here, because nobody's giving real world, correlations to how you can use it and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm no old hick giving my fucking opinion on something. That's all I'm trying to do. But so it's blowing my mind, dude.
That's awesome, brother.
That's really good.
Oh, yeah, that is awesome, man.
Like I told you with that Alabama thing, work the trends.
Yeah, key, fuck that. I'm a Southern boy, and I like weird looking trucks. I drive a Chevy Avalanche. That's like a Chevy Avalanche on steroids. I like it.
I don't know. To me, it looks like just something for the Terminator. I'm not really as enamored by it, but it's kind of
I'm
a futuristic feel to it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rod. You told me to take and look at the trending stuff, and then Jeremy has told me the same thing. And I just seen that. I seen that they had unveiled it. I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, let me watch this and react to it, because Tesla's one of the big names out there and stuff. I just stumbled into that motherfucker. I was not expecting none of that shit.
Yeah, but like you said, you're giving like a realness to it. It's not like one of these guys up there in New York with the $2,000 suit on or some other. Like, you're just like, this is the real life application of it, and that's what sells it, I think.
Wow.
And I think that's that's one of the things that
kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you.
Like a lot of
Thank you.
people have told me that.
Cheers,
I
man.
didn't know it. So now y'all see music videos coming, in music reactions, and reviewing these different electrical vehicles, I guess.
Eclectic Beards Electric Reviews. That's the name of the show.
It's staying Eclectic Beard. I'm not taking to add nothing else to this motherfucker again.
Look at the comment from Doom, though.
Oh, dude, I appreciate that. I really do.
Doom, though, that's awesome.
Wow,
bro.
cool.
That is awesome, bro.
The only thing I can figure is I've gotten so many views and so much interaction off of the videos that I've been releasing on that. That's the only thing I can figure. Because all I do is my tags, and the only place I take and actually put it out there is on Facebook, and I'll take and sometimes take and put my stuff on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get like 2 views off of Facebook, and I'm lucky if I get anything off of Twitter. So I mean that's awesome, dude. I appreciate the sub and the support.
Hell
man.
yeah, brother. Thanks, man. That's awesome.
Well, you could even kind of branch that out to do comedy and all that sort of stuff. You can go to do any kind of reaction to that.
Oh yeah. That and
You built the base. Work off the base.
and that's what I'm trying to do, because I started getting a lot of the subs with the music reactions. I kind of stumbled into the electric truck or whatever, And I'm enamored with it. And I'm also, there's a cool looking shit coming down the pipeline as far as electrical trucks are concerned. So I'm going to be taking a look at all of that stuff and doing my, due diligence on it. Cause if it looks like it's cool and it'll take a work and it's got a decent value proposition, shit, why not take a look at it? Same thing with that Mustang freaking SUV. I don't understand that.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen that one either. The
They-
Mustang SUV you're talking about.
If they were gonna make a Mustang, electric Mustangs, make a fucking Mustang that's electric and ready to rock and roll. The SUV looking thing throws me off.
Mustang Sally.
Yes,
Slow
thanks everybody
Mustang
for
now.
watching tonight and everybody that is subbed. I really do appreciate it. Like I'm just seriously, I live out in the fucking sticks. I didn't ever figure that my simple-minded ass would ever my opinion would take a matter for a whole lot. I really didn't. So anybody that actually watches my stuff and enjoys it, shit.
Oh no! When I seen it on Twitter, it was like even though good old boy from Alabama
Yeah.
like electric trucks. I mean, hell yeah, we like anything that's cool as shit down here in the countryside. So
When Elon Musk shows up at Alan's place, hey, we want you to test drive it. Oh shit! Oh shit!
They'd be like, what are you talking about? I mean, more than oh shit. I gotta get thrown in there a couple of times. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
You're like, Erie, I'll be right back.
Yeah, exactly. Watch the kids. I'm gonna go take this motherfucker for a drive. Hey, where's the big holes at around? Never mind. I remember where they're at. I've been in them a couple times.
I say, fuck no, this is South Carolina. We can get this some bitch muddy real.
Damn right.
Let's
Damn
see what
right.
you got.
Let's see. So, what were you talking about again? We done got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Because that never happens on the show.
No.
Never, ever.
Come Yeah, but it looks like a miniature SUV. I mean,
Yeah. It's got the Mustang front end, but it's the newer style Mustang front end.
You want to make a badass electric Mustang? Make a badass electric Mustang.
Yes.
what I was
Look
reading.
at that.
What I was reading, it's going to have like 600 horsepower on it. So I mean, that's a
awesome,
fucking hell of a
man.
grocery getter right there. That's all I'm saying.
All that torque is as soon as you push the fucking pedal. That's the
Yeah.
best thing. I hated like electric cars and Teslas and stuff until I rode in one. It's like riding in a fucking spaceship. It's unreal. No sound, and it pins you to the seat. You can't pick up your arms or anything. It's the most unbelievable ride you ever get.
And see, it's funny because it's the way them things are made. I mean, all the torque goes straight to the tires and it's whoop. You don't have the same issues you do with a regular vehicle. On Netflix, they got a series, Fastest Car, and the last season, somebody tried. Let's see, it was a guy in a Lambo, a guy in an electric car that he built himself using a turbine motor and batteries, and then a guy in a old Nissan 270 and in a chick in a truck. And the guy that was in the electrical car didn't figure out he needed to get his foot out of it quick enough so he could take and regain control. Not right into the 270, almost took and hit the girl in the truck, but it was, that thing was scat.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sure enough, get up to go.
That's the thing with I do electrical. I do a bunch of electrical stuff with motors and things. Whenever you apply the torque, when it comes from an electrical motor, it's about as instant as you can get. There's no lag time. It's 100% power torque as soon as you put the voltage and the amperage to it. It's gone. And it's not like a rev up from a gas motor. It's a whole different feel.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's I think that is one of the cool things about it, is just the way it.
And I will go ahead and say this now. NASCAR in a couple years is bringing out a hybrid car. In the next couple of years, they're going to run it. I don't know if they're going to run it in the Premier League or they're going to introduce it coming up inside like the Bush series, or are they going to throw it out there to do it? But they're going to put out a hybrid race car. So
Arizona, they've got a ton of charging places. A ton. I live out in the country, and like you go to the city around here, and there's 4 places in the city that's 45 minutes up the road from me, and there's 2 more, and the one town over from me, they've got 2 charging stations, and it's not far from being Hickville, because it used to be Hickville, and they've got charging stations. They're coming out with more. So I mean,
no more, because we got charging stations.
And the other thing is Elon Musk and some of these other innovators. I was reading that they're working on a battery that'll take and last for 5 million miles or something like that on a single charge.
Wow!
How the hell do you do that?
No.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem now. The future they're looking at too is like when these batteries die out, they're gonna have trouble putting them anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out how we landed on the moon, but yet we can't make a damn.
Damn it! We didn't leave the studio, Blake.
Couldn't
that's
have
how
said
it
it no
happened.
better.
All right, hold on. I didn't bring my tinfoil hat. Damn it! You need to get out there.
Close the door before that shows up in the footage.
Hey, can you edit this part out?
But I'll be honest with you, dude. Yeah, I'm not really a car person per se. I like to read a whole lot, and some of the stuff that comes out, like the Tesla Model 3 and everything like that, I've read a little bit about them, and just reading about how the stuff works is just kind of fascinating that they're actually able to take and get this shit on the road and getting them to take it as efficiently as they do a lot of times. I mean, kind of it shows you how far we're getting. We're advancing. Now I'm still waiting on my Jetsons car. I don't think that's coming to my life.
That was supposed to happen.
You also have to look at, there's a lot of people out there like the Mustang thing or the NASCAR. I made comments online. They're like, oh, that's just going to ruin NASCAR. Bull.
The plates didn't already, goddammit.
Yeah. I mean,
NASCAR was ruined 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah. Make it
Oh, he's taking a left turn. Oh, look, there's another left turn. Shit, they got plates on. They're all bunched the fuck up. Now they have a bump after each other. About 6 of them just took a crap because they tried going 6 wide on fucking Dover.
Rubbing is racing.
Who is going to be working on these cars, building these cars in the future? Newer generation. They're going to apply that what the fuck they know to it.
Actually, in the future, it might be robots doing the automated.
Do it. Fucking have fun with it.
Ain't it true NASCAR stands for non-athletic sports centered around rednecks?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You done it now, Blake.
Left turn.
Guy in fucking Arkansas.
See, Arizona's like this right here. Like I see everybody taking a look at these electric cars and buying the electric cars and everything, being hyped about them and stuff like that. And I think back to watching that movie Upgrade, because the main character in Upgrade, only person that still had a combustible engine around there, and it's only because he liked to be able to take it, work, and control what he was driving. So, and there's gonna be people that are like that, but you're gonna take and see here in the next 20 years a major decline, I think, as far as where technology takes and goes this way, and the need for fossil fuels kind of dips a little bit because they're making stuff more efficient with batteries and charging and how much mileage they take and get off of charges and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. There's like, up here, Alan, there's not a whole lot of charging stations up here. There's very few, only because I'm in one of the states that was GM, Ford, and Chrysler at. There's very, very few up here. Very few.
Yeah, I bet they probably don't want them in there. And thank you, Tweety. I appreciate that.
Tweety, what's up, baby? Cheers.
No, I think Ford missed out with their heavy truck whenever they skipped over the technology in the Tonka truck with the hydraulic takeoff technology. I mean, that was a 40 mile per gallon kind of save for them, and they never took off with that.
Well, wasn't the next big thing supposed to be hydrogen cars?
It was, yeah.
Hydrogen powered cars? And then that never took off?
A little thing about that hydrogen.
They're still working on the hydrogen themselves, making it.
They're like, we haven't found a way to fully stabilize it yet.
There are people that have converted their cars to like hydrogen engines and stuff like that, but it's not. It's so not. You know, it's not like they were thinking it was going to be. A lot of that's
No.
enthusiast type stuff at this point.
Well, here in the upstate, we in Spartanburg, we're 85 and 26 runs together. We have a
I'll be right
we have a natural gas car fueling cell. So we have a place where if you run off natural gas with your car or your big truck, we have a place to fuel them up here.
Yeah.
It took off. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. They probably have to shut it down sometime soon.
What is up with that? So Tweety, I'm just an everyone now. What the hell? I'm just me, Jeremy. Bottom dollar. We're just an everyone now.
Love us in the air.
So Tweety's here every week, and it's like now I'm just an everyone.
Don't get mad and throw stuff.
Easy, buddy.
That's some bull. I'm gonna bring you another Mad Elf because I'm mad right now.
Hell yeah. Kill it
Hey, I'm
in
gonna
the
drink
name
some more beer
of.
because I'm
Because you're an everyone. You're an
Yeah.
everyone.
I'm a little empty here, buddy.
Am I the only person drinking coffee?
What the fuck are you doing?
Drinking
You're gonna be up
coffee,
all night, Blake. You're gonna
Hey,
be
Blake.
wide-eyed
Yeah.
at fucking 4 a.m, buddy.
Blake, need I say damn homie? I thought you was the man homie.
but I still fucking am.
Gun
Hey.
show, Blake. Gun show.
Hey, I'm just proud of myself, man. I actually touched the top of my tree today. It only took 2 hops on the pogo step and 1 jump on the porch, but I got it up there.
Oh, I'm just teasing, so Tweety. Mad Elf. It's not Christmas yet, but I'm drinking a Mad Elf.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle.
Nice
all
session,
the way.
11% ABV.
Feels like diesel engines are going to be
Good.
an automotive analog of the craft beer movement. That's an interesting take.
That is an interesting take.
Especially they go,
Automotive analog of the craft
they go
beer.
biofuel. I see it. Biofuel.
Where the hell were we on the schedule? What-
Catch me rolling, drinking craft.
and
I don't even know where we were in the games. We got to get off the football talk rather quickly tonight.
We're somewhere around Texas, I think.
Well, I had it, but I accidentally hit the damn delete button. Now I'm trying to go back. I was just trying to figure out where in the shit I'm at.
Yeah, we're somewhere around Texas.
All right, I'm back with the program now.
If you can get this Trogs Mad Elf, highly recommend it. That's some good shit.
Who makes it?
Trogs Brewery out of PA.
Ooh,
Nice Christmas beer. Ho ho ho!
Alabama, Auburn. We're talking about the 2 of the weakest teams now. What are we talking about? What?
Arizona. I kind of. Well, go ahead, Rod. Sorry.
No, I remember we could schedule Alabama Clemson. We were talking about.
We need another practice team to play against.
Arizona. I don't think it will dominate. I think it will compete. It won't dominate. It'll compete. Because a lot of people are starting to like Tesla, and they're gonna start going.
Well, here's
Because they
the
already
thing.
got 150,000 orders for that truck already.
The world depends on oil because companies tell you it depends on oil.
Right.
There's
But
other
that's-
technologies that have proven. There's actually a great documentary called "Who Killed the Electric Car." And it was done back in the 90s, and it talked about the electric car movement. And actually, Saturn had put all these electric cars out there, and it got such a pushback from the oil industry. They started recalling electric cars, and people did not want to give them up. And they went to follow them. One of the actors, Ed Bagwell, I think it was actually a celebrity that had the car. He went to follow them. They were taking these cars just out to demolition plots and destroying them like they
Oh,
never
man.
existed. There was nothing
Man.
wrong with them or anything like that, but they caused such a big stir. That's why other countries have moved forward on electric cars, and the U.S. is still here with the oil guzzlers. So it's not like they can't take over. It's like the companies are holding them back from doing stuff.
Well, that's because our fucking dollar is based on fucking oil. I mean, that's the only thing you do.
Well, ever since we got rid of the gold standard and stuff, that's kind of caused issues, but that's a whole different topic there, too. Yeah.
U.S. dollar is based in oil. We don't want
Yeah.
to fucking figure out.
I think you're seeing a movement towards the people are starting to jump on the electric train here. It may not. It'll take a while for it to get up there. With like
The future generations, that's who. That's going to make a difference.
right.
All right, my apologies on that. That
All
cat
right.
was trying to take the kitten up underneath the door, and I was like, "Yeah, that's not a good deal."
No, that's not a good deal. That's
Say our asses will be dead and gone by the time electric stuff takes over.
Yeah, and hopefully, like our kids will get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Somehow this is all related to Alabama Auburn.
Well, oil, right? Is there oil down there?
They do offshore drilling. They're off the coast of Alabama.
Yeah.
Kind
Kind of like.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
of. They just got really dangerous rotors and stuff like that. You don't have it crank at the front of it no more. You got it at the top.
Yeah, that Jesus not a bitch.
It depends on how high you are.
Arizona, you are correct on that. Oil does rule the world. That's
Blake, that's all on you. How high you
I
are.
don't think cars will ever be flying. Ever.
Yeah, I doubt it too. Let's see. Where are we at exactly?
I just
I don't know, brother. Where are we at?
It's your show.
There we go. Texas 10, Baylor 24. Texas just kind of fell off the map this season, man. It's kind of been just like, what the hell happened?
Didn't somebody have an upset for Texas?
I think so.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody called Texas last week.
I missed out.
You sure it wasn't Whiskey Scout?
Nah, he called for Illinois over Iowa.
Mm.
Let's see.
Hey,
Yeah.
Alan, are you keeping tabs of who called what this year?
I don't think anybody is really.
No, I thought about that about 3 weeks too late. I know that Rod J, Jeremy, and Whiskey have called the most upsets.
Yeah.
I've gotten like one right.
I got two right.
Yeah,
Yeah, my-
Yeah.
right. And
I
you got
But I was late to the game too.
I got 4.
What?
yeah, you're up there with Rod J and Jeremy, because I sure as shit don't know college as well as I thought I did before the season started. That are just all these teams that they either better than what I thought.
What Alan was going to say.
What he's going to say was,
Alan, don't be busting on her.
he's like, baby, Purdue was going to win, but now Wisconsin just beat their ass. It's okay.
honey.
Alan needs a red light saying on air.
It wouldn't help. It would not help at all. I think it's past her bedtime. She's a little bit tired.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, I've been there. I know how it is.
Mhm.
I got you back.
Your schedule is not yours anymore.
Nope. Not at all.
Cheers to Arizona. Thanks you
Cheers, Arizona.
Hey, cheers, Arizona.
Thank you for joining, buddy. I appreciate it.
Arizona, I'm go blue.
I'm going Michigan. Sorry, buddy.
See,
I'm gonna go Ohio State. I don't think Michigan's can compete.
I think Michigan can beat Ohio State this week.
Nah,
I
I don't
know if
think
it's
so.
over underdog or not.
I think Michigan's going to win myself.
Wow, I'm the pessimistic one out of
What
everybody.
kind of fan are you, Eric?
he's a realist, folks.
I just don't think they can compete talent wise, but we'll see. We'll see. I guess.
Auburn played a JV team as well, so I mean they got to tune up just like Bama did.
Goddamn, should have won that game the week before when I picked them.
I know.
Freaking
They
freshman
whooped up on-
quarterback.
They whooped up on Sanford and son.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a shame.
Have a show after
There you
the
go.
game.
Man, Rod, that's all ramped up.
You big dummy.
You fish-eyed fool.
Love some Sanford and Son back in the day.
Oh man, great show. Great show.
My homeboy spent $200 and bought every damn episode ever.
Oh,
Damn.
that's awesome.
Yeah. VHS and DVD. Death
Death
by
by Coke.
coconut.
You can have that, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You can have that.
Death by Coconut is the bomb.
No, it is not. It's
Yeah,
a
it is.
drain pour.
That's what turned
drain
me on to
pour.
coconut beers.
No,
That's
that's
the one that
good.
turned. That's the
Pour.
one that turned it for me in getting into coconut beers.
Good.
Eric, don't hate, appreciate.
No, I will not appreciate. I will hate. I will shotgun that son of a bitch like a 12 game.
Come in here like Dave Chappelle in the Haters Club. Come on, man.
If you want to figure out, if y'all want to get a show to raise your kids by, fucking Mr. Rogers got that shit going on. We went back and watched 2 of them last night.
Yeah.
He's a damn badass. He didn't
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah.
no shits.
Fred Rogers was a man.
Apparently, there are some rumors about some of his lifestyle that people were concerned about now.
Who cares? The man
With
was
the
a
movie
badass.
coming out. Well, that's what I said about Bill Cosby. I mean, he was a funny guy. I mean, but people are upset because he drugged a few women.
I was going to say, I don't think Mr. Rogers had any pudding pops hid away anywhere. So.
I don't know, the way he would say to be your neighbor. I don't know. It was kind of freaky about how he said that now as I look back.
No, Mr. Rogers was like the scary guy that would choke you out in base camp. Like,
Yeah. Like, how many men have sweater vests in their closet like Mr. Rogers?
Somebody did a meme. Somebody did a meme last week. It had that "Cash Me Outside" girl on top. Said "Cash Me Outside." Had Mr. Rogers underneath it, putting on his sweater. He says, "I'm putting on my red sweater, you little bitch."
Yeah, the Cosby Show was a good wholesome show. Who knew
Yeah.
that Cosby was Mr. Roofy?
Bill
the
Cosby
roofing-
jiu-jitsu shit, you know.
That's funny.
Crouching tiger position. Get the fuck away from me, homie.
Blake.
Wah!
Damn.
Oh, man.
At this point, I'm just throwing the scores up there, whether or not we talk about it.
I mean, there's nothing really to talk about that. Memphis is just Memphis. Memphis who they are. So
yeah, I was thinking about it when I was doing the banners. I was like, do I really need to take and go past like the top 12 teams? I mean, like,
now this was an interesting game because UC's been wanting to get more respect, and Temple almost got them. I mean, Temple's is silently a good team. They're just not over that hump yet to really compete as much against some of the better teams, I would say.
Temple had a couple of injuries on defense, man. Boy, this year they were on point. But they had a couple of injuries on defense. They kind of slacked off.
But here in Cincinnati, they want like UC to be in a good bowl game, and I'm like, well, you guys are like American East. I don't know how good you're going to get. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, you might have to take the Idaho Potato Bowl or something. I don't know. I don't know where you're going to be at.
Which, all fair, I've got an idea to pitch to y'all about, because next week is the conference championship games, and so I got an idea to pitch so they can fill in some dead time until the first bowl games start rolling around and stuff like that to kind of keep the Tuesday going as long as possible before the season's over with.
I ain't going nowhere.
What's that?
I ain't going nowhere. We're ready to do it.
$10.5 billion in pre-orders with zero in ad spend for the new Tesla truck.
So, Rod, what do you think about Oklahoma State and West Virginia?
All right, so let's see here. First of all, some officials just suck. This whole thing, like, Oklahoma State ended up winning, and there was points that West Virginia needed to do better when they actually did. I will say it's a rebuilding year, so for next year, and the fact that we're redshirting Dougie this year is awesome because I think he's going to be not to the Will Greer level, but he's got some great accuracy and zip to the ball. But we had a touchdown in the game that they ruled saying the guy was like down, and they went to the replay. You could clearly see that the guy was not down. I guess maybe it was close enough they couldn't call it a touchdown with Sam James on the goal line by the time his knee hit. And they got the half line and we couldn't punch it in. I put that on the coaches and the players. I mean, the plays they were calling were just not good. You got to punch it in from the half-yard line.
Yeah.
You take away Evan Staley, what I would call for what he had actually done, kind of a chip shot field goal. He pushed it and he missed it. That was kind of a sway in the game. The whole second half, we controlled Oklahoma State. We controlled that game. We had him where we wanted to. Neil Brown, the head coach, got conservative in his play calling, trying to just kind of get position at some points where he should have kept going for it, took his foot off the accelerator, and that's, we end up coming up short. Overall, I thought we had them. We should have beat them. We caught them on the day we needed to catch them on, with them not having their starting quarterback and a couple other players out. But it's college football, so.
Boy, I know how you feel, man. That's happened
Yeah.
to me a few times.
I just hate to see because we needed that game to win next week to get a bowl game. And we won't get to a bowl game now, which again, it was a rebuilding year, so we take that. But they got the talent there, and I can tell you the difference between Deggy being a quarterback versus Allison, who I still don't know how he got a scholarship to Oklahoma because he did not show, or Kendall rather, he did not show anything at West Virginia. It's night and day, and the receivers played better. You could tell the morale was higher. They were catching the passes that were hitting them a lot easier than what they were when Kendall was in there. So the future looks good for West Virginia.
Well, I wish y'all nothing but the best, man, because at the end of the day, ever since Pat White and them used to play, I like West Virginia.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State, good team, though.
Yeah, they're a good team. So, they did what they need to do, so I can't fault them either. I just think we screwed up. But, our defensive line had a few good sacks on them. There was no turnovers on either side of the game, so both teams played mistake-free football.
Clean football game. Huh?
It's just, you get the ball at the half-yard line, you got to punch it in. It's like you ran two quarterback draws. And give it to the credit of the D-line of Oklahoma State. They got lower than our guys, and the quarterback couldn't get that. And then they tried to do some weird play on third down. It didn't work, and you settle for a field goal. It's like you got like the backs that are big enough to try to punch it in there or do like a read option or something. But, yeah, it just didn't work. So,
I wonder why more read options don't work in the pros or RPOs like that. I've always wondered that.
Well, you're looking at a talent level where you got the best of everybody. Yeah, so it's kind of like
true.
You don't have that weak link like you do in college at some point.
That makes sense.
Well, I mean,
unless you're playing the Bengals, you can run any read option you want against the Bengals.
And the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins.
But you take a look at Arizona and Baltimore's offenses. Their offenses are a lot predicated on RPOs.
Yeah. And what Alan was going to say, it just depends on the position. You got to have the right players for it. And from what I've seen on some of the highlights, Lamar Jackson is that right player for it. So, which he was a killer at Louisville anyway.
Oh man, I'm so happy for that kid, dude. Because they said, "Oh, he ain't never going to do nothing." Now he's 22 and he's about to become the MVP, and he's amazing, absolutely amazing, man.
Oh yeah,
I wish we had him. Shit,
you got Dak.
Yeah,
Dak is actually ranked in total QBR. I read a report earlier today. Dak is like number 4.
Yeah, Dak Prescott.
Dak's
he also plays in the NFC, which is a shit show this year. So I mean,
Dak also has 5 losses this year. Go Dak, go! The further
you guys
a lot of his problem is that fucking coach, man. He should have been going. Yeah. He should have been gone 4 seasons.
Is it still Jason Garrett?
Yeah,
yes, sir. It's gonna be Lincoln Riley next year. That's what the word is.
So Jason Garrett gets the coach, and all these other coaches that get fired after 1 or 2 years that are definitely a higher stock probably than Jason Garrett.
I got a question for y'all. If Michigan loses this game, does Harbaugh is he gone?
No, he's not. He's not.
No. Don't think so.
He's got too much. He's got too much pull up here in Ann Arbor to do that.
I was just curious, man, because sometimes it always seems like he's always on the hot seat.
I think
there's a lot of people
being like a Lloyd Carr. I think.
Yeah. There's a lot of people saying that Gus Malzahn.
Yeah, Alan's exactly right.
Gus Malzahn for Michigan.
What's that, Ryan?
No, what did Blake say? He said Gus Malzahn.
Well, they're saying that Gus is going to be fired if he loses to Alabama, especially since Tua's hurt now. Like, Alabama's still the better team.
I mean, it's a rivalry game. Rivalries, there's like 2 things. You look at Michigan and Ohio State. It's kind of like beat Michigan or beat Ohio State. Like, you can go through a season and be like 3-8, but if you win that 12th game against Michigan or Ohio State, you're good to go.
Hell yeah.
You could be 0-10 and you come in to beat Ohio State, buddy, in that 1 win, and you're freaking the Messiah.
Yeah.
They'll name a road after you. Throw babies in the air.
Yeah. You're 0-10. You get that 1 game. It's like, we turned the corner. Wait the next season.
We close. We close.
I think that's kind of it's one of those things. I think they're thankful they no longer have somebody like Rich Rod up there, and they're kind of expecting him to be like their modern day Lloyd Carr, basically, to take and turn the program around, get them somewhat back to their glory days, even if you can't take and beat Ohio State, but once every 15 years or something like that.
He's got his job up here for as long as he wants. Let's put it
The
that way.
problem with they say about Harbaugh is every about 5 years he wears down his welcome with teams. So it'll be interesting to see.
Well,
He's got to beat Ohio State at some point, or I think some of the boosters are calling for his head. So
Well, I think if he doesn't do it this year, they'll be calling some will be calling for his head here anyway.
yeah.
Mhm.
But he's still gonna stick. He's still gonna stick around here because he's a Michigan guy.
yeah.
Does
that mean-
this year?
You think he beats? You think they win this year? You said bottom dollar.
I don't think they win
Yeah.
this year. I think they'll win.
I
Next
think this was the year they were going to do it. I just thought this year was their best chance after the
I
Urban
think they're
Meyer
going
switch
to win
over.
that game.
Yeah,
That was one of my possible upsets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That or Auburn.
Auburn was one of my possible ones too. But after seeing Bo Nix cost me that one game, they should have won against
Yeah.
Georgia.
I don't know why y'all don't listen to me at all. I told y'all that shit wasn't going to happen.
Who's got more upset picks so far, Alan?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Alan.
Who knows the state of Alabama better?
Alabama.
Who's
I told
Who's-
y'all they got no fucking offense whenever he gets pressured. What happened? That
Who's
motherfucker
been-
got wrapped a little bit. They could have
But
pulled
he
it
still
off.
had it. They still had
But-
it. He misplayed his passes. He just
Who's
I mean,
bandana looked
Again,
best?
what I say? No, he hadn't had no over 170 fucking yards passing against a ranked goddamn team. He hit what 186. That's his first goddamn game. Whenever he had with more than fucking 175. That's the
Right.
problem with him as a freshman. He doesn't have that fucking. He doesn't have that clarity and the crunch time yet. He's gonna get there and he's gonna be dangerous because that son of a bitch has some fucking wheels and he can run and he can pass. Whenever he
Yeah.
passes, he is accurate. It's just rattling him in his freshman year. I told y'all this year's not Auburn's year. Next year we're gonna be kind of fucking nervous about them son bitches though. Unless they get rid of Gus Malzahn, then I ain't gonna give a flying fuck who's the coach.
Yeah.
But they'll come in and fuck it all up. All right.
Hey, he's right. He's totally right.
Are we about to do our upsets for this year?
Yeah. Who? I'm looking now and
oh shit! I got to pull myself up. I haven't looked at it yet.
I got mine right here. So, ready to go?
Clemson over Carolina is not a fucking upset. Just saying.
Hell no!
I got Louisville over Kentucky.
Is that an upset?
No, I don't know. No,
It is.
No. Is it
I don't
Kentucky?
think that would
Kentucky
be.
favored?
Louisville's not half bad. They're not good, but they're not half bad this season.
Oh,
And Kentucky
it's
doesn't have a starting fucking quarterback.
It's at
I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide.
I mean, what's the spread say? Right?
It's at Kentucky. Kentucky by 3.5.
oh damn. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too. That's right. 3.5 point favorite.
That surprises me because they don't have a fucking quarterback there. They got a wide receiver that they're just like, here, you played quarterback in high school, play.
Yeah.
That's basically what the fuck they did. He rarely throws the ball. He runs all over the goddamn field.
All I heard all day was like Kentucky's played the SEC schedule. Blah 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 blah. That bullshit I hear every fucking time.
Every damn time.
Every fucking time. So it's gonna be Louisville over Kentucky.
Mm.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Vanderbilt plays a fucking SEC schedule. We see what the fuck happens with them. Playing an SEC schedule does not mean a fucking thing, especially this year.
Right.
So Bama normally has a murderer's row because Auburn and fucking Texas A&M and Arkansas is normally fucking they were ranked for 20 fucking years in the top 25. It's for the most part by the time we take and play them, and fucking LSU for the longest time they're finally back to fucking relevance. Tennessee normally would be fucking ranked.
Yep.
We just ain't nobody's fucking ranked this year or last year for that matter.
That's it.
Alabama's only a 4-point favorite.
I
I
really
mean,
want to pick Auburn. I really want to. I really think.
I'll take Oklahoma State upsetting Oklahoma.
Jeremy, you're taking Auburn over Bama?
Either that or Michigan. I'm going back and forth.
I don't think Michigan will upset Ohio State.
I'm going to jump on a Luke Fickell bandwagon. I don't know why, but being here in Cincinnati, they are fucking pissed about how they're being looked at, and I'm taking them over Memphis.
Just based on what I see,
nice.
Jeremy, I don't think they've got enough.
That's good. Ooh, that's a good pick.
They're pissed off here, not getting recognition for having a good team this year. So
Cincinnati over who?
over Memphis. Lock it in, people watching. Make your Vegas bets now. Take it.
I'm going with Oklahoma State over Oklahoma.
That's
Yeah,
always
that's the one I was going to pick
Yeah.
too.
That's always a good one, Rajay.
Yeah,
Watch that game. That's always a fun one.
that's a Black Friday game too. So hopefully I'll be off work by then. I can catch it.
I'm gonna go Wisconsin over Minnesota.
Ooh.
Wisconsin's actually favored in that game now.
Oh, they are.
I think Wisconsin was minus 2.5.
Give me just a second.
me
Let's
see.
see.
That's kind of a pick'em game right there.
Yeah.
If it's less than 3, it's a pick'em game. That's how I kind of look at it.
I'll allow
I'm going,
Minnesota's ranked higher than Wisconsin, so
Yeah, I was just looking at the spread. I was saying I think I was just looking at the ones I was looking at.
You got to go with the Vegas side of it.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna go wild. I'm gonna pick Auburn. I just got a feeling about that. I don't know why.
I had a feeling about a couple weeks ago. I found out why. Bo Nix couldn't make the pass when he needed to. It's like, dude, he's right there. How did you throw it behind him? Freaking Ray Charles could have made that pass. Goddamn.
Rick Charles could have made that bad.
you got the right one, baby. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm allowing it. I'll allow it, Doom, because like I said, Minnesota.
I tell you what. If y'all don't want me to take that one, there is another one that's caught my eye. I really think Colorado State's going to beat Boise State. That'll be another one.
That's an interesting one.
That's a big bold prediction.
That's a bold right there.
I'll go. That's bold, baby. I'll
That's
go Colorado
Doritos Los
State.
Tacos Bowl.
Double shot power. Blake's got the double shot power.
Blake needs to
Who's
stop
that
hitting that
over
fucking Blake needs to stop hitting that fucking pipe. I took and went with Oklahoma State over Oklahoma. Who you got, Eric? Who you got?
Well, I fucking gotta look here. You took my pick there, damn it.
You got the same pick.
That's how.
Well, I do like Oklahoma State over Oklahoma, but I think Maryland will take over Michigan State too. But that one kind of is not a very good pick because both teams suck. What are we on? Week 14?
In the battle of the suck asses.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll take Nebraska over Iowa.
What?
Ooh.
Oh.
That
How
one's
much
kind of caught my eye. I'll take Nebraska over Iowa.
How much of that barrel-aged beer did you drink tonight, son?
That's 12 ounces, brother. 12 ounces.
Too much.
Or well, stout got you lit.
I don't know, man. It's just that
You feel it?
Yeah, it's just a feeling. Just a feeling.
All right, now, Alan, run through
a feeling.
I get that feeling, but sometimes it's gas.
What'd you say?
Blake, I said Nebraska over number 19 Iowa.
All right, brother.
Alan, run through who picked what.
All right, so Virginia over Virginia Tech, Whiskey. Louisville over Kentucky, BDO. I'm going Oklahoma State over Oklahoma. Rod's going Cincinnati over Memphis. Blake is going Colorado State over Boise State. His pick makes about as much sense as Eric's Nebraska over Iowa. And Jeremy's going Auburn over Bama.
It's just a feeling, Alan. It's just a feeling, man.
I got that magic. You got
Last
you said you got
the
Scout,
feeling,
you said,
man.
right?
Last
Yeah,
time
yeah.
I had a feeling I couldn't see straight for 3 months, so I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
He said, "Come on, baby, I got that feeling. Let's go."
Sexual healing.
Stuck on a feeling.
I used to wish I could sing. Now I wish y'all could.
Oh my God.
oh, baby, you
Hit
you
that
got
button.
what I need.
Oh my god.
Daddy's just a friend. Hey, you can sing that song off key. You're allowed to. So
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Rod, every time I sang that song, I sang it off key.
You're allowed to sing it off key. Best song ever for people that can't sing.
They tell me, they're like, Blake, you make it sound so real. And I'm like, thanks.
Oh shit! Oh, this has been a fun stream. I got to say, we didn't talk a whole lot of football past the top 10, though. It's just kind of like, all right, I'll throw this one up there. We'll take and talk about whatever. But that's what made this one fun, because outside of the top 10 at this point, it really don't fucking matter. It's just who's going to what bowl at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
whenever the bowl predictions or the bowl show comes out, we're gonna have some fun with that one.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a lot
yeah,
of fun.
we'll get to my idea on that off stream, so we can get kind of hammered out and everything like that. So.
Are you going to have what the worst bowl matchup will be?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Isn't that like the first day of the bowl season? Usually, like
Last year I had to vote for TCU and Cal. Oh my god, that was bad. Bad.
We'll call it. We'll just call it the Toilet Bowl. That's what we'll do.
You know what the best part about bowl selection season is? The Gamecocks aren't going to one.
My laugh really lets it forward out.
I feel like saying like no clock action.
Wow.
Well, it is.
Did
no
you have
Nut
to call? Did
November.
you have to call a physician for that one?
Yeah.
Technically, it is still No Nut November.
You talk about getting stiffed.
Jesus, Blake. Come on, Blake.
What's up, Vanessa? How's it going? Cheers.
Cheers, Vanessa.
Vanessa tonight on my show was talking about she's making leather cup holders right now. Like Vanessa can do anything she wants under the sun. It's just
That
like
is awesome, dude. I hope you sell a
Amazing.
million of them. Hope she sells a million of them.
Yeah, I see those commercials. If you have an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours, consult a physician. I'm like, I'm fucking consulting everybody. What are you doing?
I said 4
I'm calling
hours. Call a friends.
Yeah. I'm calling the fucking news. What are you talking about there?
Tag team back again.
Hey,
The title be called "Got Stiffed?" Question
Yeah.
mark.
Jesus, Blake.
I got longer than 3 minutes this time. Yay.
I'm gonna sit there and text. Go on and get you some. Go on and get you some. The ride is still open.
Space Mountain is not closed.
Where Allen is, that would be headline news. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man. Those 3D printers are badass.
where is that?
Nice.
Awesome. Don't do it. It won't end the way you hope.
Doom, though, that was awesome, brother. That was the line of the night. That's the line of the night.
Oh my God.
The chat's been off the chain tonight, man. I'm glad y'all are here and commenting. We had a good time with y'all.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it, man. That's it.
That's what it's all about. This is the fun thing of YouTube. For sure.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go on ahead and end the stream here. And I appreciate everybody that's in the chat that has come by and shown us all love. Like I said before, check out this man right here, Mr. Rod J. Beaver.
Whoa.
The man, the myth, the legend.
It's a kiss cam, but there's no one to kiss. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Check out this fella right here. He is awesome. He's a god on the guitar.
Jeremy.
Check out this man right here. He's pretty damn cool too.
Eric. is
Yeah.
Ryan.
Not really. Not really. Not really.
Yeah. Take and do some beer stuff. You take and talk some sports and shit. Well, you can't beat that.
Blake
Check out this
TV.
motherfucker right here. This is one of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet. in your
Flex on
entire
them,
life.
Blake. Flex on them, dog.
We went from 8 to 5 once you started flexing. Stop that shit. No.
What you gonna do, brother?
If you smell what the Blake is cooking.
Check out this man right here.
Bottom dollar. Bottom dollar.
You saying go Tigers? I need to mute your
Started
ass.
from the bottom, now we're here. What?
So I appreciate everybody that stopped by tonight. Cheers to Eric Gilbert. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
Doomdo,
cheers, guys.
Vanessa,
Cheers, everybody.
my wife somewhere in there. She's dealing with kids, so
She's drinking coffee, she said earlier.
everybody that stopped by, I really appreciate it. Y'all have a lovely one.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
His wife.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Epstein didn't kill
Thanksgiving.
himself.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yes.
Epstein did not kill himself.
Purdue beats Indiana and no one cares. Upset. All
The first
right.
ever age-restricted football chat.
Cheers, everybody.
Stay away from the pudding pops.
Woo Pig City.